Hi, my name is Phoenix and this is TFL Design, where I do anything but design because I'm about to go on vacation. Actually, by the time you see this video, I already am on vacation. I'm currently in Japan, so this is something a little pre-recorded, but when I'm back, you're gonna get access to all my video vlogs and stuff like that and everything I did in Japan. But if you're not following me on Instagram, where you could see my stories and stuff live while I'm there, please do so. Anyway, as you can see here, I am in the middle of a pretty basic skin routine. I say basic because most of the time I actually don't use a lot of product. I use like maybe up to 3 max. But for the purpose of obviously padding out this video, and at the same time, I guess, having my skin as best as it can be before I go to a foreign country, I'm just gonna put like almost everything I own and just slap it onto my face. Yes, I just said that. Anyway, I tend to use a mix of like Western and Eastern, specifically Korean products. I really like using these after a face mask usually. Usually I will do a face mask, where you put it on your face for like 15 minutes or whatever. Take it off, let that dry off, and then like put a ton of these products on before I sleep. Once in a while, if I'm feeling lazy, like I am now, I do it in front of my computer while I'm watching reviews or YouTube videos and whatnot. I tend to stick to a lot of unscented stuff. That way I don't have to like smear that stuff all over my pillow when I sleep at night. I also don't actually use this stuff that often. Well, less often than I'd like. I'd like to say I do this every night, but it's more like every 2 to 3 nights or whenever I remember. If I'm really, really good, maybe I'll get by a whole week with doing it every night. I kind of just remember when my face is feeling really dry or itchy, or I notice like my skin coming off or something, then I'm like, oh yes, I should tend to my face. I'm getting older now. But yeah, I do get away with looking quote-unquote younger because of genes, I guess. Like Asian jeans. The other day when I went to the mall, I was stopped for some random shop person, asking if I want to try some of their products. I was like, nah, I really gotta go. But they insisted, so I was like, okay, I'm not in that much of a hurry, but I just prefer not to have to talk to people or make eye contact with people. So I was like, no, don't put the product on my face. I had just woken up and stuff. I was running errands. I was not in the mood for people pampering my face. So they're like, all right, let me just put it on your hand. And like, how young are you? And I was like, I'm 36. And he like kind of just stopped and looked at me. He's like, no. And I'm like, yeah. He was like, oh, I thought you were like 26 or 27 or something like that. I thought you were a college student even. And, was going to ask if you were 19. I'm like, yeah, let's not go too far. You could like maybe minus 10 for my age at any point. But let's not pad my ego that far, and let's be real. But yeah, like as you can see here, I am without makeup. This is what my natural skin looks like in pretty bad lighting. This is just natural, I wouldn't say fluorescent lighting. What are those ring lights, LED lights made out of? Whatever. But it's also my ceiling IKEA lamp. Oh no, wait, this one's from Home Depot. So yeah, it's not like super great lighting, but this is the room I used to stream in where my skin and face would be like really blown out. But you would also see like a shadow formed by my glasses, usually around my under eye area when I used to stream. But with this LED light on the table blasting into my face just so I can record this, you'll see less of that. Yeah, but if you're interested in any of the products I use, maybe I'll listen below in the comments if I remember to or feel like it. As I said before, I am filming this right before my vacation. I needed to come up with a bunch of videos just so I could, continue with my promised schedule of releases. So these will be pre-recorded and released on schedule while I'm away. I'm away for the entire month of February, basically, And when I'm back, I will start editing all my goodies and videos and, unboxings of everything I buy. I hope to buy a lot of stuff in Japan and Taiwan. I'm only going to spend like 4 or 5 days in Taiwan. Some family stuff and, bubble tea. Infinite amount of bubble tea for like the equivalent of $1. It's crazy. Diabetes, here I come. But also, it's slightly healthier than, the other stuff I would drink here, I think. Anyway, yeah, so I wish I had done more stuff for my skin and whatever when I was younger. I didn't really start this stuff until my late 20s. I can definitely tell I've aged, but, to the untrained eye, they think I'm young. But if you just look really closely at the skin texture, I guess the easiest way to tell is like the lines on your neck, because you can't hide those. But me specifically, I've always had those because as a nerd that sat in front of the computer almost, 18 hours a day, I was always looking down either, at a laptop, a keyboard, or, whatever. Also, having low self-esteem means while I walk around, I like to have my eyes staring at the floor. But yeah, so how long have I been talking now? I think I'm done. Anyway, this is my face before I go on vacation. We'll see how it looks when I get back, battered by wind and the outdoors and whatnot. Yeah, so follow me and subscribe if you're interested in seeing what I do in Japan. This has not been a very exciting vlog for me, but I figured, maybe you want to see what I look like in my natural habitat without any products on my face. Feel free to, comment below. I don't care. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.